All right, so this is the net cam of the awesome True L95 pads that I posted about last week. This is another shinny session. Again, all the same caveats as before. This isn't a super fast skate. It's a summer thing. I'm just getting back into it type thing. The other thing is with this camera, I always thought there was a wider lens, well not lens, but like setting I could use where I would be able to see the post, but I can't with this camera. So I can't remember if it was because I was using an older GoPro or the nets were just bigger that allowed to show it, because I think the new nets have got like lost depth to them, at least on these rinks. So unfortunately, you can't really see the toe integration. I tried to change that for the video going forward for tomorrow, the next one I have, where I'm going to be comparing these to my PX4s because they're different toe tie setups. With this one has where it's just a skate lace and then it has the stretchy part, just the connection part. And I wanted to do like kind of a comparison thing and to test skate lace versus actual bungee. Because in my experience, and I've like actually tested this and looked at this, there's a lot of crap information online about that, and people don't really ever actually test anything. I've only actually seen one account ever actually test anything, and I didn't dive deep enough into it to see it. Every other one just kind of goes with their thoughts instead of actually like diving in and looking at how things work. So for this, you can't really see a whole lot on here, just the position and stuff. You can't really see how plays develop, but there is one play where you can see the thigh rise, and you can see it bend, and I slow-mo it, and you can see like the puck hitting, it's actually the other pad, not this pad, but you can see the puck hitting the thigh rise bending into itself and then flicking out and making the save. I could stop the puck, it did what it did, but that's like a perfect example of what stiffer thigh rises combat against, and this pad is still relatively stiff, as you can see, but you can still flex it more, and it will flex more as it gets older and everything. And it's not the super stiff version, which is totally fine, but that's something you can kind of watch out for. And the more you use pads and things like that, they will break down more, and you'll see that maybe not work quite as well. These are really good and are solid for it though in general. Now, the only real thing you can see on here is with this toe tie setup, you can see how much this pad slides down my leg, which I don't necessarily love, but when it lands, it's totally fine and it feels fine. But when I'm just standing there, it really does feel like the pad kind of droops quite a lot on these. Again, it is what it is, and it's not the end of the world, but we're going to have that comparison video of the two pads on the next one, so make sure you come back for that one. Check out the links in the description as well as the pinned comment to Aycane. Click that link and use the coupon code and you'll get a discount, which helps support the channel. It gives me a kickback so I can keep making more content and doing more videos. So you're buying hockey stuff, in this case base layers or clothing, and it helps support the channel so I can keep making more purchases and doing more reviews. And if you want to support the channel without buying hockey specific things or these base layers, you can always support the channel through Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon. Everything through any of those links always comes back into the channel and it is greatly appreciated.
Y'all ready for this?
Ball, ball, ball.
You're watching HockeyReviews.ca.